What is going on, guys? 1 week of no caffeine. I'm so pumped. I'm so happy. I got through the work week with not drinking soda. I got through the weekend without my coffee. Oh, hallelujah. I'm so happy. Stick around because I also want to tell you how much caffeine it takes to have a caffeine overdose. Very interesting topic today. So let's get right into this. I'm no longer feeling tired when I'm not having my coffee. I'm not really feeling irritable. My wife drinks coffee every day, even in front of me, and it doesn't bother me that much anymore. It did the first few days. I got through that crazy weekend. It's just Monday, so yeah, this past Saturday and Sunday, that's, when I started originally drinking coffee, it was just on the weekend, so that's whenever I wanted it the most. So I got through that, guys. So I think from here on out, I'm A-okay. I think this next week it might still be a little testy, but if I can get through 2 weeks, I can keep going. And of course my goal was 1 year, but I ultimately think that if I make it that far, why just reintroduce something to my life? So I'm going to keep on going, and we're going to keep going and going. I'm still taking it one day at a time. I don't want to keep looking too far out ahead, but I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to put that in my life. I don't want my anxiety to creep back up, and that's one of the major reasons that I wanted to quit, because I felt me getting more anxious. I was getting more anxiety symptoms that I didn't get for a long time, but that showed that my caffeine intake was getting high, which leads me to want to discuss how much does it take to overdose on caffeine. It's probably much higher than what you think. Caffeine overdose is very, very rare, but when it does happen, it's blown up on the news. I've seen various articles, I've seen various videos of what it can do, and it's scary stuff. So it will, send people into a frenzy. Maybe people are thinking, readjusting how much they drink caffeine, which isn't a bad thing to do anyways, because a lot of us do drink too much for our health technically, but to actually overdose, it's pretty hard to do. So 180 milligrams per liter is how much caffeine would need to be in your blood for it to be to deadly levels, okay? And that's roughly about 30 cups of coffee. All right, but it's only 10 large cans of energy drinks. And typically the people that overdose on caffeine are energy drink consumers. All right, so those Monsters, those Red Bulls, guys, you need to make sure that you're keeping those to a lower amounts. I know your body does develop a tolerance, and this probably happens to people who don't drink them that much, and then a week or two into it, they're already addicted and they're just drinking massive amounts of these. Now, if these are spread out throughout the day, I don't think it's as bad. Of course, I'm not a doctor, so don't take that seriously. But what the research that I've read, it actually says it needs to be kind of back to back. So you're kind of drinking them pretty consecutively to keep that amount in your blood. So little fun fact for you there. If you're getting anywhere near 30 cups of coffee, I don't know how you do it, but that's pretty impressive. But cut back. You probably should cut back. Now, after drinking about 4 to 6 cups of coffee, that's whenever we can start feeling the little bit of unpleasantness of having a little too much caffeine in us. That's whenever we get jittery and nervous. If you have anxiety, that's going to make those symptoms come up, and increased heart rate and higher blood pressure. Probably make you have to use the bathroom, make you pee a lot. So just something to think about. If you have anxiety, might want to cut down on the caffeine or do without completely, because that's what I'm doing. If you got some value out of this, guys, like this down below. Like this video just because I made it 1 week, all right? That'll mean a lot to me. I want to see how many likes we can get. Leave me a comment down below. I want to know how long you've been going without it. If you want to go without it, what did you think caffeine overdose was? Have you gotten close to 30 cups of coffee? Have you drank more than 10 energy drinks in a day? I want to know down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell next to it so you get updates whenever my videos. Oh, man. And y'all have a good evening, guys.